Hey, Black Lilith. Hey, Debbie. I have someone that paid for a reading, and I don't want to say her name because I can't remember if it matches. So I really don't know how to ask, but she paid for a reading after the live today earlier on Cash App. So I guess when she comes in, I remember her screen name, so... All right. Will Rex and myself come back together? Will Rex and Rhonda come back together? Hey, Miss Bikini. I'm glad you got to come in here. So now it's time for you to chill. Will Rex and Rhonda come back together? And if you want a reading for your birthday, Miss Bikini, just let me know. Will Rex and Rhonda come back together? King of Wands, Eight of Cups reversed. Yes, you will attempt to come back together. The Eight of Cups is reversed. So it's like either you or this person is not really ready to give up, and the Page of Swords is here. You're welcome. You're welcome, Rhonda. Okay, next is Black Lilith. Can I ask, will this guy want to pursue me? You're welcome, Rhonda. All right, will this guy want to pursue Black Lilith? Happy Easter to you. All right, I'm going to get Miss Bikini next, y'all, because it's her birthday. All right, will this guy want to pursue Black Lilith? Judgment. Page of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Pentacles. It's like he's trying to make it up, his mind up in his head about it. But as of right now, I don't think he's going to. If he has to do the work and the pursuing, you're going to feel like he's left you out in the cold. He could, it's almost like the energy of making a pro and con list, and then whatever work it takes to pursue you, this person is not coming through like he needs to, with the Judgment and the Five of Pentacles. All right, Miss Bikini, what is my energy for this week and possibly next week? All right, let's see. We'll use this deck. What is Miss Bikini's energy for this week and possibly next week? And if you donated on Cash App earlier, I owe you a reading, and I don't want to say your name because I don't think you want me to say it usually when you donate. But if you let me know in the chat that you're here, I'll recognize your name. Maybe she'll come back because I don't have her email. What is the energy for Miss Bikini for this week and next week? Six of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups upright. Thank you, Miss Bikini. Three of Cups upright. The Fool in the upright. The Empress in the upright. Four of Swords reversed and the Chariot. So you could be going places and doing things between now and the next 2 weeks. And the reason why I'm saying that is the Chariot and the Four of Swords reversed. The only card that feels sad or negative to me was the first card out, which is the Six of Cups reversed. So since it's your birthday or since it's Easter or some reason in your mind that could trigger it, you could think about something that would make you sad, like something about your child or children you're related to, or something about family members, or even like losing your husband could come up in your mind as making you sad, right? But that's only one card out of everything. With the Empress and the Fool, this is about you doing new things. So Spirit is saying if you try new things, even if it's as simple as trying new food, trying new places to eat out, because the Chariot and the Four of Swords reversed is here. So it's like you'll be very much enjoying this if you go do things. You don't have to spend a whole ton of money to do it. Just do things that are new to you, and you'll be surprised about how much you enjoy it. Or if you go places, ride around to new places, or just go try new stores out, new restaurants, that kind of thing. Because the Fool and the Empress is here. So it'll be new things to you, right? You may think, well, I don't know if I want to do it or not because I've never been there before. But Nine of Cups and Three of Cups says you will enjoy it. You'll have a good time even if you go right by yourself. Because the Nine of Cups guy, he's in the card all by himself. But he's still happy within himself. He's enjoying his own company when he's in the Nine of Cups. And the Chariot, the reason why I said you could be like going places with the Chariot energy, that can be like your vehicle. Even if it's taking a short day trip, even if it's going one town over to the flea market you always wanted to try, you know, that kind of thing. But the only card I see that could make you sad is the Six of Cups reversed. Think about my kid not thinking of me for my birthday, and I cried hard for that. That's the Six of Cups reversed then, yes. That makes sense. I want to see if something comes out this other deck. But your general state of being is in a good place over the next couple of weeks. Especially if you take the action to go out and do new things, like go places or try out new places. Like you'll be very happy you did. Like you'll be surprised about it. You'll be satisfied that you did it. You'll feel a sense of peace and happiness within yourself. It'll just take you being in the Fool energy, you know, doing new things that you maybe haven't tried before. Or even if you have tried it before, it's things you haven't done in a long time. It resonates, you said. The Three of Cups again. So the Three of Cups is not just you. It came out twice. Look. Three of Cups 2 times in different decks. So if you have somebody that you are close to, I feel like you would enjoy being in their company. Even if it's just a family member or a friend, or even if it's just coming on here with us, something. Because there's 2 Three of Cups energies. So just do new things, try new things. Maybe if you haven't been to a certain place in a long time, take a day trip and go there, that kind of energy. And I feel like you'll be very much satisfied with what you do or how much you enjoy it. Thank you, Debbie. You'll be next, baby. All right, I'm going to give you some Oracle cards, Miss Bikini. You got the Three of Cups twice, so that's positive overall anyway. All right, Miss Bikini. Do more of what makes your spirit radiate. See, that's enjoying energy. the Three of Cups twice, the Nine of Cups, the Empress, the Fool, and then do more of what makes your spirit radiate. So things that you enjoy doing, if you could go a certain place, a flea market. I think you used to go to like a farmer's market, stuff like that. Going to look at new places to live just for fun, you know. All right, let me give you two more for Miss Bikini. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right either way. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right either way. Ain't that the truth? That's so true. Yes, positive. You got a good reading. I only see the Six of Cups reversed as something that's, you know, feels sad or off. Life is a carnival, revel in the ride. And there's three people in this card. So let's just say, I'm just making this up, Miss Bikini, but you got the Three of Cups twice. Then you have this card with three people in it. So, I mean, if you have two cousins you like to talk to, or if it's your mom and your aunt, or two family members, or whatever, if you can make time to do things with them sometime during the next 2 weeks, you won't be sorry you did it. You'll be very glad you did. You'll be very proud of it. You'll be very thankful for the experience, and it'll make you feel, you know, like a sense of nurturing yourself. So do it if that comes up or is available to you. There you go.
Look outside. Look at the sky.
I know, the sky is purple and pink, y'all. Pretty. Should I show it to them? Let me show y'all this sky, and then I'm going to do Debbie's question. Can y'all see it? Look at it. Is it not pretty? Hey, Alex. Look at that dang on sky. It looks like cotton candy. Wow. My daughter noticed it. Okay. All right, let me put these back and do Debbie's. And happy birthday to you, Miss Bikini. She said a gorgeous sky, Emmy. Emmy always taking pictures of the sky, y'all. We share a camera roll in our phone because we were on the same iCloud account because she was like 9 when she got her phone. So we share the same everything, right? And every time I look in there, she done took some more pictures of some skies. There's Ann. All right, y'all, I'm scrolling back up to Debbie's reading. Let me see if I can find it. All right, what is my energy for the next month? I'm hoping for a positive decision by the end of May for what I'm trying to get. Sorry that my question is basically like last time, but I'm getting close to it being finalized, and I'm just nervous about it. So you want to know what's going to happen over the next month about the situation you're asking me about, Debbie?
At least I don't take pictures of naked body parts.
Like
the other kids my age.
You are so right.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying it in a good way, not a bad way. She said at least she's not them other kids her age be taking pictures of naked body parts. At least she don't do that. I'm with her on that. I'd a lot rather see a sunrise than a butt.
Yeah.
She's 14, so yes, I'm grateful. She still collects stuffed animals. Snoopy stuffed animals. I'm glad to be the mama of that kid. All right. 6 shuffles for Debbie and this situation's energy over the next month. Thank you, Ann. She said, I've been here for a bit. It's Miss Bikini's birthday. I'm sure you probably know. Y'all be remembering stuff. You was about to take a picture of it? You could rewind my live and screenshot it. Go in my live and rewind it.
Outside the box.
You said a girl you know went viral for something scandalous. Why is she putting that online?
Did y'all know you can be a wound care nurse?
Yeah, Amy wants to be a wound care nurse now. Hey, Matt. Hey, Intuitive. All right, I got to think, y'all.
My bad.
Not you. I'm just saying I got to focus on my question. My brain be going everywhere. I got to focus on Debbie. And that Taco Bell doll.
Kirk.
Yeah, she's got the girl Kirk. Remember?
Kirketta.
Yeah, the one with the little profile picture. All right, let's see. We're going to get 4 from this deck, and then I want to use this one for some reason, so we're going to use it too. Miss Bikini said that's a great career, Amy.
Yeah. How do you get the chat off of the... Bro, I just got the perfect picture of it, but I can't get the chat off of it. I'm going to crop it.
Yeah, crop it. All right, what is the energy around this thing that Debbie wants to happen over the next month?
I'm about to get you off my screen now.
Because the words is going up?
Yes.
They look like cotton candy a while ago. Knight of Swords reversed. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed? 4 of Cups reversed. Four of Wands in the upright. 5 of Pentacles reversed. The Justice is at the bottom. So first of all, I'm going to pull from the other deck too, but I'm just going to tell you energetically, over the next month, between now, just say in the next 5 weeks, right? We'll just take it like that. It feels like it's not going to be at the beginning of the 5-week period. It's going to be towards the end of it. Because the 4 of Wands is an open door of opportunity. And the Justice card saying you will get what you're asking for. Or you will get the outcome you desire. As long as you go through the proper channels and take the proper steps and follow up when you need to. Whatever it takes for this situation, right? It don't matter what it is. It's just the energy behind it is telling me if this thing requires you to fill out an application and then call 3 times a week to check on it, make sure you do those things. Make sure you follow through because the Justice says you're going to get out what you put into it. You're going to get a fair result based on the effort you put into this. And the universe is trying to clear the way for you to make this happen. 4 of Wands. Sometimes we mess up when we get a 4 of Wands opportunity because we don't walk through the door. But as long as you're taking action towards it and you're walking through the door, you're putting the effort in for whatever part you have control over, that's the only part you need to worry about. The part you can't control, let God deal with that part. But the 4 of Wands says you will get this thing as long as you do the part you can control. But it could be towards the end of the period is what I'm saying. Because the Knight of Swords reversed and the 4 of Cups reversed, those feel like a period of no movement. Unless that's already happened. If it's already felt like it was stagnant in some way over the last few weeks or the last month, that will come to an end, and you will get this if you take the action on your side. But if that hasn't happened yet, like if you don't know exactly what I mean, energetically, this is saying there's going to be a period where you may feel like it's stagnant. You may feel like you miss out on this thing. But then if you just keep doing the things you can do, what you can control, you will get what you're wanting with the Justice card. You will get exactly what you put into it. And it's going to give you a sigh of relief of some sort. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Because you may get to the point or the mindset where you're like, is this ever going to work? Am I going to get this? Or is this going to pass me by? Just keep your side of the bargain up. Whatever you have control over doing. It's stagnant now, so this is how you keep it from overtaking you. Something being stagnant that you want to move. Focus, even if you get a journal. Journals are my best friend. Everybody's different. Some people hate journals, but that's the only thing I know how to use, so that's why I always recommend it. Get a journal and write down all the things you can control about the situation. And then make a checklist on, have you done those things? And if you have, be grateful where you are, because you got to know inside of you it's all unfolding. Get some sort of affirmation in your mind. This is all coming to me perfectly. And every time you start to spiral in your thoughts, when you've done all you can do on your side, burn that orange candle, girl. Burn that orange candle. But don't worry about not believing it. I was telling somebody this earlier. I don't know if you were in here. You don't have to believe the thing is going to happen in order for it to happen. I'm the only reason why it's not what people say on YouTube. They always say, act as if you have it. Think as if you have it. Tell me how in the hell, let's just pretend I'm manifesting making a certain amount of money a month that I've never made in my life. And I don't know how I'm going to make it either. But I'm just taking action and I'm trying to manifest this certain amount for a down payment on a house. How am I supposed to think as if and feel as if I've never had it before? The only thing I can do is affirm to myself that money's always coming to me, and then take action when it comes available. Be okay with not knowing how you're going to get it, and be okay with not believing it. That's the part that they're full of crap about. I am proof. Things have happened in my life where I did not believe they were going to happen. In fact, I probably felt like it would never happen for me, but I just kept affirming it over and over every day. You just affirm it, and whenever the opportunity for you to take action comes about, you take action when you can control it, right? But the stuff you can't control that's bigger than you are, it's always working out for me. Everything in my life is perfect. Is there $2 in your bank, but you manifesting 10,000? My bank always has more than enough money. Delusional. You could not tell me I didn't have it, even though I truly didn't believe it. If you would have read my mind, you'd have been like, she truly is delusional. She thinks that she's already moved. And it took months and months. Mark and Miss Bikini and Ann, they all remember when this was unfolding in my life last year. I would go to him and ask for readings, and I'm like, one little thing would happen, and then I wouldn't hear nothing for a week and a half about it. And then I would scrape enough money up to get the next step going, and then I wouldn't hear nothing for 5 more days. And I would just keep taking action when I could control it. And the rest I would just say, I love my house. I love living in my house. My house is perfect. I'm grateful for my house. But I didn't believe it. And I would just run that crap over in my brain over and over and over. I'm telling you, and I'm proof it worked, because I didn't believe it. I did not believe it. In fact, if someone said, I'll give you $1 million if you get the right answer, yes or no, is this going to actually work out? And is the end result going to happen? I probably would have said no. So you just don't worry about not having to believe it. That ain't even a requirement. That's just what people say that don't know what the hell they're talking about. Now, if they believe truly you got to believe it, then I guess, maybe you do have to believe it. But I didn't. I don't know if you got the Justice card last time, Debbie. I can't remember readings that good, but I feel like you got it before. This card means if you put in the work that you can control, you will get out a fair result. So I don't know if you did or not, but if you did, it's a good thing. The Justice card is a good thing. Exactly, Anne. You could not tell me, if you looked in my brain, them thoughts I was thinking, ain't wasn't no house, no damn where. Except for the one I was renting. But I was like, I even downloaded the Parrot app. And I still use it sometimes. If I'm really spiraling, I'll use it. And I'll record myself with a simple affirmation. When I don't even feel like thinking the thought, I'll just record it and put in my earbuds and I'll hit play and I'll listen to that thing. It'll just be playing in the background while I'm working or something. Anything that works. You have to figure out the thing that works for you, you know. All right, what is the energy around Debbie getting this over the next 5 weeks? I'm going to pull from this deck too, Debbie. See if anything else wants to come out. But burn your orange candle and don't worry about it. If you don't see movement, just get your inner world ready to have whatever this thing is. And then, of course, if an obligation on your end comes up, if there's a step you need to take, you take that as quickly as you can if it's in your control. But the part where I mess up is trying to control things that are too big for me to control. That's the part where you just go within, focus on your affirming for that moment or that hour or as you're doing your daily life. Focus on your affirming, keep affirming, and I'm telling you, it will unfold. It may not even unfold in the way you think it's going to either. It don't matter. You'll get the thing. You just have to keep affirming. 7 of Cups. Okay, 7 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is kind of the same as the Knight of Swords reversed that already came out, which feels stagnant. Queen of Swords. This is your mind space, okay? The Swords is your thoughts. Get you one clear affirmation that will, be short, simple, easy to remember, and to the point, and loop it in your brain. If you can't come up with one, if you email me, my email's on my community tab. This is just a free thing I'll do. If you can't come up with a short, simple affirmation, you email me like a short paragraph of whatever it is you're trying to, make happen here. And I will send you back one short, simple sentence. And you say, okay, does that resonate with you? And it needs to be like you would think it, because your subconscious mind knows you more than you know you. It is you, So something that the way you word things and the way you think, that's the way it needs to be. Hey, Maddie, how are you, baby? But Queen of Swords, don't waver on your affirmations if you can. 8 of Pentacles. And whenever the things come up that you need to do, take action and do them. The part that you can control. Which is, that's common sense. But sometimes when we want something really bad, we'll do the part we can control. And then we'll get all out of sorts while we're waiting on the rest of it to come through, All right, and then the Moon card. So yes, it could be unknown and stagnant, but you just got to trust the Fool energy. He has faith. That's how he gets through life, is faith. Faith in what he can't see yet. So affirm with faith. Even if you don't believe it, that's fine. Do your part, and you will get a fair result. I swear you got the Justice last time. If I knew where to find that reading, I would go back and check, but I don't be remembering that good. I just remember doing some readings for you about it before. So there you go, Debbie. Good luck to you. Burn that orange candle. You very welcome, baby. All right. Will Bassam come back to you? I don't know what your screen name is because it looks funny. So, will B come back to you? Let me see. Will B come back to you? I don't know what your screen name is though. So I hope you know I'm talking to you. Will B come back to you? Will B come back to you? Bassam? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know I'm talking to you. If you commenting in the chat, you know I'm talking to you, so. Hey, Antigone. Long time no see, chickadee. The Tower reversed and the Lovers reversed. This person is going to attempt to come back and make things right with the Tower reversed. That's a reconciliation energy. But the Lovers reverse says, most likely there's something here that either you or them feels like it's not repairable. So there's something here that went too far. Maybe an example would be someone called the other one a name that they just can't get over and forgive. The Lovers reversed is when there's a permanent dent in the connection. So, I don't know. It's an attempted reconciliation to come back to you. I'll tell you that much. So, okay. Hey, Dan the man. All right, Maddie, will my ex-boyfriend come back to me again? Will Maddie's ex-boyfriend come back to her again? You're very welcome. She was literally talking about you 5 seconds before you come in, Dan. Maybe 5 minutes. I ain't good with time, but you know what I mean. Happy Easter to you, Beast Mode. Will Maddie's boyfriend come back to her again? I wish the person that, I can't say her name, but she donated for a mini reading. And I keep saying this in case she comes back into my live later, but I owe her a mini reading. She sent me the Cash App, but she did, and I have the question, but I don't want to say her name because usually she doesn't want me to read the name out loud, so. Anne goes into a cold sweat, huh? 9 of Cups. 5 of Cups. And the Justice reversed. I don't feel like they will. I feel like they're trying to act like they're good on their own, Maddie, with the 9 of Cups. If they do, it'll be a long time. Like it would take you and them having to be in the same spot for some reason. Because the 5 of Cups says they're actually disappointed about it, but they're trying to act like they're good. So when that energy shows up and the Justice reversed, I don't see them taking action to come back towards you. I got my car started and moved around and reparked it. I parked the 2 RVs next to each other underneath the awning. That's a lot of junk, Miss Bikini. I would run into something. You welcome, Maddie. All right, Michelle, when will you get your inheritance, baby? That's not really a yes or no question. And plus, I don't know that I wouldn't be blowing smoke up your ass if I answered it, because this is really just energy. So, I mean, maybe there are readers that can read when you'll get the inheritance, but I don't really know how that would work. So, oh, Dan said it was a no on spraying WD-40 into the carburetor. All right, will Samaya and the Sag reconnect? Will Samaya and the Sag... You can post your question, Antigone. Will Samaya and the Sag reconnect? And Michelle, if you want a yes or no question, I'll answer it for you. Will Samaya and the Sag reconnect? And y'all tell Miss Bikini happy birthday. Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords. If you do reconnect with this person, it's going to get your heart broke, okay? I'm just telling you what come out. I feel like they would be opening to reconnect with you, but they also have their options open. They're showing up as a Knight of Wands, which is a very inconsistent energy when it comes to dating. And the Three of Swords is at the bottom. So they could be like talking to you and other people. Or at least if that was an opportunity for them, they would take that. So if you want somebody who wants one-on-one relationship, this person ain't a good match. So. All right, Alex says, should I make my move to Texas this upcoming Friday? Let's see. Should Alex make his move to Texas this upcoming Friday? Look at Alex. That's less than a week away. Should Alex make his move to Texas on this upcoming Friday? Should Alex make his move to Texas on this upcoming Friday? And if it comes out no, then I guess we'll say that means you should wait. Should you make your move to Texas on this upcoming Friday? You're welcome, Michelle. Page of Swords reversed, King of Cups reversed, and a Nine of Swords. I don't know if this is going to be even if you wait until May, but it shows me that you're going to have anxiety and fears and doubts if you do it on Friday. So if you feel rushed, like you don't have it all together yet, then maybe you should wait. Because both of these cards is like feeling out of your element. It's going to be not enjoyable because of your anxiety, fears, and worries and doubts. Just went black. My phone went black. I hope he could hear me. All right, you welcome, Alex. Hey, Monkeys Vendetta, happy Easter. Okay, you can hear me. It done that earlier, too. It's a 15 Pro Max. I need to get about 5 more years out of it. Is MJ going to message Sav asking to see her soon? My favorite moderator is here. All right, is MJ going to message Sav asking to see her soon? Do y'all know why my phone will be going black all of a sudden for like 5 seconds? Is MJ going to message me? All right, is MJ going to message Sav? Yep, I think so, Alex. Emma. I don't know if it's overheated. It's charged. But it's not on the charger. What you eating, friend? The Moon card and the Knight of Cups. So I would say yes, they will message you. Knight of Cups and the Moon cards have. Okay, whoever asked a question that I did not get to, if you want to repost it, because the chat done went up on me. Thank you, Miss Bikini. All right, going to Vegas on Tuesday. Will I win some money? You gonna split it with me, Antigone? You gonna give me half of it? If you become a millionaire, you gonna take care of me? Going to Vegas on Tuesday. Will Antigone get some monies? Oh, you gonna give me a tip though, at least. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. You welcome, Sav. All right, 10 of Swords. You gonna spend all your money? Uh-oh, don't spend too much. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're not gonna win. Don't let that make you not have fun. Just don't spend too much. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. She's got her money out of whack in some way. And the 10 of Swords. So I would say maybe you could break even. Just be careful about what you spend. All right. Cherry Blossom. Should I start a relationship with A? Cherry Blossom. Should I start a relationship with A? Cherry Blossom. Should Cherry Blossom start a relationship with A? Temperance reversed. And the 10 of Swords reversed with the Fool card in the upright. If you can go into it knowing that this person has a lot of things that are imbalanced about their past and that they hold on to. So if you're comfortable with the person having baggage, then go for it, Fool card. But it's going to take a lot of self-discipline on your part not to get discouraged with this connection, because this person's been hurt in the past and they're still holding on to that. So they might project some of that onto you. All right. Korea Conaway. Will me and G be together? Hey, Leslie. Oh, you was in Brian's live? Brian always helps promote my channel. He's great. You're welcome, Cherry Blossom. All right, I forgot my question already. Will me and G be together? I'm going to call you K because I don't know how to say your name right. Will K and G be together? He's a pretty good boy. You said you do tarot too? Just be mindful if you get on here because some of them are nut jobs. Just saying. When you think you like want to hang out with somebody else that does it, you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you get to know them and you're like, dang. I only got to know a couple of them, so not all of them. Knight of Wands. I don't know what rune pulling is. What is that? That sounds interesting. And the Tower card. So you and G, asking about you and G being together. When you say be together, I don't feel like this person is somebody that you can be in a committed relationship with because they're the Knight of Wands. So they're very, what's the word? Inconsistent, you know, and it could create a tumultuous connection or a rough, painful ending with this person. So they're not willing to be committed to just you. So if you're with them, it's not going to be a very high quality commitment, or what I would call a commitment, you know, just you and that person. It would be like, you know, you never know what you're going to get this week from this person in terms of effort, that kind of thing. Y'all, what's a rune reading? Pulling. Antigone ain't sharing nothing with us, huh? All right, using a set of rune stones to seek guidance or answers to questions. The process typically involves drawing or casting runes and then interpreting their meanings based on their position and orientation. That sounds pretty, that's like palm reading or something. Well, I'm definitely not psychic. I just read what pops out on the cards. Dan is back. He's been putting lotion on his woman's feet. He's devoted.
Hopelessly devoted to you.
Dan be devoted, don't he hear me? He said he put lotion on his wife's feet.
If my man don't put lotion on my feet, I do not want him.
You hear Emmy? A lot of the Nordic people back in the day used them like the Vikings. I remember, like, I don't know where I read it at, but someplace back in the day, they would use like bones and do readings or something. They have to be getting visions or something when they're doing that. I don't know. Will Z reveal his true feelings to Dove? Will Z reveal his true feelings to Dove? Will Z reveal his true feelings to Dove? Where you going, Emmy? Go. Emmy said if her man won't put lotion on her feet, she don't want him. Judgment reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Four of Swords reversed. This person's like in an energy of avoidance, Dove. So revealing their true feelings is going to take them to face their true feelings. So right now it's an avoidant energy with the Judgment reversed. So if they'll do it or not, yeah, that could happen, but not while they're in this energy, if that makes sense. They got to quit being avoidant of their true feelings. And I get visions and stuff too. Ever since I was a kid, I didn't begin to harness and go with it until a few years ago. Visions usually come in dreams to me. You're welcome, Dove. Yeah, see, I don't get all that stuff. Dan said you're going to be calling him a cabana, your cabana boy, Emmy. Chop, chop. Do y'all remember the comedy thing where it's like the boy and he's a grown man now and he's talking about when his mama used to take him in the grocery store? The chop chop thing. Hey John, but my usual readings are tarot and rune based depending on the person depending on who it is I'm reading. Anyway, just wanted to come in. Well, hello to you too, Leslie. Do you have a channel? I done got hot now, y'all. Let's cut on the air. Damn. Emmy, I'm turning on the air for a minute. My zodiac sign is a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio stellium. So I have 5 placements there. You love Scorpios? Some of them can be, I think this is just like a generalization. My moon is Scorpio, my rising is Sag, my sun is Scorpio, and my Venus is Scorpio. And I have something else in Scorpio because there's 5 placements. I just can't, I don't know that much about astrology, but the only thing that's not a Scorpio in my main signs is a rising Sag. Everything else is Scorpio. My mother just screamed all of my 3 names. You hid under something like it was an air raid. Yes, Dan, me too. Or if they told you to go to the car, you knew it was over for you. If they was in the store and you was in the store and then they sent you to the car, you done. Or they told you they was going to beat your tail when you got home. And then you thought they forgot about it, but they didn't. But I haven't started doing my readings yet. I'm shy. Everyone tells me I should because people I've read have come back and told me I was so accurate. I'm like, wow, I don't know if I would do it. Oh, you're shy? I've been shy too. You know what you have to do, Leslie? You have to say, fuck it, and just do it anyway. It took me like 2 years before I would even go live on here. And now I don't care. You got to just lean into the fear and just do it anyway. You're always going to be scared. Maybe that's why you were led to come into my room, for me to tell you that. You'll be scared always, but you'll actually be proud of yourself if you just do it anyway. I was scared to death. My leg was probably shaking first time I went live. I wouldn't even get on the camera for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I don't remember. It was a long time. You just got to just lean into it. Just say, screw it. And people will talk shit about you. There'll be trolls. So you just have to ignore them. Then she dug those nails into my arm and hissed, you little shit. She was mean to you, Dan. Hey, Mark. Did you have a good Easter? Just as Miss Bikini mentions your name, there's Marky Mark's Tarot. You done manifested Mark. But Leslie, I'm serious. If you're scared, you just have to do it anyway. You'll be proud of yourself for doing it too, I promise. You're welcome. Just remember that it's okay to be scared and nervous. And just be okay with doing something dumb or saying something dumb, or just be okay with all that. Okay, good. Just, if you do decide to do it, just let Brian know, because I go in his channel a lot, so I'm sure he'll tell me. There's plenty of darkness out here. We need as much light as we can get. So if you're scared to do it, you're already in a good place because you're humble enough to know that you're trying to do it for a good reason. So that's the best thing to know. They spoiled you, Miss Bikini? You had this spoiled brat childhood? Was you an only child? We didn't do anything for Easter this year. We just stayed home. Well, my son is at my brother's house right now, so he did leave and go over there, but oh no. Okay, I understand, Miss Bikini. Me too, Leslie. Monday sucks, don't it? I try to be that positive person that's like, be grateful for your job and be grateful it's Monday. You have a job to go to, but it gets old. The old man told Mom, don't worry, he'll be back when he's hungry. Would you run away, Dan? Would you run away from home? Did your parents get to come, Mark? He done run away, he said. I always would go to my nanny's house because she lived like where me and my mama and my brother lived. So there was like a little lane and it would be my nanny's house through the lane. And I stayed there like through my childhood. I love staying with my nanny. And your mom and dad were okay too. So everybody was good. And you probably had good food. What is it, like a candy store, Leslie? The freaking, well, I don't know if it's called licorice, but the Twizzlers, they taste like rubber. Them red ones. Too much food. That's the best days to have. Dan said she'd send the sister to go look for him. What, would you be holed up in the woods somewhere, Dan? Hiding out. Got you a chocolate Easter egg. And I'm trying to take it all in. Now I'm thinking about that licorice candy. I want to eat me a bite. Emily says I'm a big bag. She says I'm done turned into a big bag. I don't date anymore, so now I eat. That's the fun thing in the world. Food. She calls me Biggie. Excuse me, not Big Back. Biggie. Alright, Ann said, can I have a energy check? Yes, John, you can ask a question. Leslie said if she wasn't married, she wouldn't date either. I tried to get married twice and I got divorced both times, so apparently I don't know how to do it very well. Amy said I'm trauma dumping. Mark said, hey, friend. She said, hey, friend. Emmy be calling me out. Six of Wands reversed. The Sun reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Strength reversed. Page of Pentacles upright. Four of Pentacles reversed. And Nine of Wands. So this is talking about something with the way you spend your time. There's like something maybe that you don't even have the idea of yet. Sun card reversed. Maybe you could take the time that you're doing this. Six of Wands reversed. And spend it on this new thing. Page of Pentacles. But it's going to take you opening that space up. Four of Pentacles reversed. And it may not be comfortable, or it may be out of your comfort zone, so you may be guarded when the idea comes to you. Nine of Wands. So if you don't have the idea yet, Anne, just know that when you get the idea, at first you're not going to want to do it probably. You're going to feel like it could make you too vulnerable, or you may be uncomfortable around it. But whatever this is, it's like you would move the things you're doing during this time period, and you would put this new thing there and try it. But it's going to require vulnerability, and I feel like it will be an idea that you have, King of Swords. And it's going to require you taking action as an Emperor. And it's going to be something new that you're going to have to learn and do. But it's going to require vulnerability. So as a result of that, you could easily become guarded about the idea. And this is all internal, whatever this is. This is all internal within you. It's not like you're going to be vulnerable to someone telling you the idea. It's your idea already, but you're guarded about it. And it's going to require vulnerability. And it's very positive because the Page of Pentacles is here. So it's going to require, or it's going to gift you with a lot of learning from the Page of Pentacles. But you're going to have to set aside time for it, whatever it is. Just know that the idea will come from within you. And it'll require you taking action to do it. And it's going to require you acting in spite of nervousness or fear, because you're going to feel vulnerable and guarded about it. You want to do podcasts. Well, that would be something. If that's your idea, then that would be something that you would have to be vulnerable about, podcasts. Well, it's a good idea to do it if you can get yourself into that, because the Page of Pentacles is here. Going live and podcast. Well, there you go, Ann. You already know then. It's already been an idea in your brain. Dan said, love you, but horse shit. All right. John says, will I have kids? I just don't want to have them by myself. I want a love story, but it's been rough to find one. I'll pull your question for fun, John. But if you don't already have the person in your life that you're asking me about, I feel like I don't really know if it's going to be accurate, you know, because if it comes out no, right? That's based on the fact that you don't have that person in your life right now. So when they come in your life, and then you could have kids. So just don't take it too serious, okay? That's the best I can tell you. Alex say he wants to have a podcast, so y'all need to have a dual podcast. Ann says she ain't say yes. She says she'll think about it. All right, John, let me see what comes out about John having some babies. I get it, Ann. I was scared until I just made myself do it. You eventually don't give a shit no more, but I love it when y'all cut up in my room. You welcome, John. Because that means y'all are having fun. That's the whole point. Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles reversed. Two of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed. Eight of Pentacles and the Fool reversed. So it could happen because the Two of Swords is here, which means either outcome. You could end up or could not. But I feel like saying go with your inner guidance if you date someone and you know that they're not stable without a kid with you, then you know not to jump in and have a kid with that person. Know when to let someone go, right? Four of Pentacles reversed. I know that's common sense, but sometimes you just got to say it if it comes out. But the Eight of Pentacles is here. If someone comes into your life that's willing to put the work in, then it could definitely happen. Six of Pentacles. Because you're willing to put your side in, and that's the only part you can ultimately control, is you're willing to put the work in on your side, right? Well, if that person comes into your world that's willing to do it as well, I feel like you'll recognize it, and then you'll know that it's okay to be with that person in that way and have that family with them. But the Two of Swords is here. It's like, just know when to let people go that aren't serious. If that's what you want, is a serious connection with kids, make sure they want the same thing. And once they show you they don't want the same thing, go ahead and let them pass you by. Four of Pentacles reversed. Go ahead and release that person. Don't jump in with someone who isn't stable in a regular connection and think that a kid would solve it, right? Only be willing to have a kid with someone who fits the bill, so to speak. But yes, I feel like it could happen. The Two of Swords is here. As long as you properly vet the person and don't just have a kid with anyone. But I feel like you already know that. So there you go. I'm reading y'all stuff. Hey, Pleasant Vibe. You're welcome, John. Are my dreams giving me a special sign? I don't know what that means, Pleasant Vibe. Like a specific message. let's see what comes out. How about that? Marky said, Lord help us. Lord help us. Oh, Lord. All right. For pleasant vibe. All right. For pleasant vibe. Judgment. 5 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Cups reversed. So it could be with the Judgment energy, it's based on how you choose to interpret the dream. So maybe you should get a journal, and every time you have a dream, as soon as you wake up, just dump everything you can onto the pages and keep a log of your dreams. It can't hurt, right? But it's based on how you see the dream and what your own perspective is from it. So yes, you could get messages from it. Keep a journal log, of your dreams, everything you can remember right when you wake up. And then read over it from time to time and see if you get anything out of it. There you go, a dream journal. With the Judgment energy, I guess you could get messages from your own self through your dreams. You going to bed? Hold on, I gotta get a hug from Emmy. All right, give me a hug. Okay. A 3 of Cups reversed can mean that you and a person outside of you don't see eye to eye. But you're asking about a dream, so I really didn't use the card because I really don't know how to answer that with tarot, so I just kind of pulled them just to see what would come out. But the card, the 3 of Cups reversed, means you and a person may not see eye to eye or be on the same page about something. You see people in your dreams like your ex. I have weird ass dreams that don't make any sense. And I only, when I do remember them, I can't put words to the way they are. Like, they don't make any sense. It ain't like no full ass story. He said hugs, not drugs. His chakras are lit under his butt. Hey, Fiona. I dreamed once that the paper shredder came alive and had legs and was chasing me up. Oh, what a weird ass dream. See? That sounds like some shit I would dream. I would, Anne, if we could get the bugs out. Some stuff in my dreams come true recently. That was why I was wondering. It could be. Some people might have dreams that tell them stuff. Keep you a dream journal. You couldn't wait to leave the Easter party. The energy was nasty. Bugs are in his hair. Sorry, Dan, I'm on a roll. You're welcome, Pleasant Vibe. Y'all talking shit and I'm trying to keep up. I'm working hard at it too. Maybe I should go back to using the tablet so I can see the chat better. Because it's little bitty as hell on here. Are you gonna go live, Marky? There was this perv there that I hate in his energy. Are you kin to? Is this like at your family thing, Ann? The female orangutan picks the bugs from the male. What the hell? I don't know why it corrected it to that. Y'all talking about some monkeys picking bugs off of somebody? Lord help me. Your sister-in-law's uncle. Your sister-in-law's uncle trying to see how you doing. I'll be on late tonight. I'm watching WrestleMania. Oh, dang. Marky's watching WrestleMania. My one eye ain't gonna make it then. Marky's got WrestleMania on. He grabbed me by the shoulder because he knew I wasn't going to shake his dirty hands. Oh my God. She said he knew I wasn't going to shake his dirty hands. And I left. Good for you. Miss Bikini gonna have to pull up. Y'all remember when we used to say that all the time back in the live when aliens used to come in here? We're gonna pull up. We literally stayed home today. Yeah, and they won money. Someone won $1,400. I remember that. I think I'm gonna go, y'all, because I want to go get in my bed. That's why I'm being boring. If you would have tripped, you'd have been a goner. She had you going, Dan. I swear, 9 o'clock hits, that's it for me. I'm turning into an old grandma. I'm 27 minutes after. Good night, Miss Bikini, and I hope you have a good rest of your birthday. Yes, the sister-in-law won 1,400, see? Alright, if I'm still up when Marky goes live after WrestleMania, I'll come in there and talk to y'all. I gotta get ready for another Monday Fun Day. Yes, Fiona, that was a long-ass time ago. We could stay up till like 2 in the morning and then get up at 6 and go to school or work. Now, like, when it starts to get dark, I'm done. Alright, I love y'all and have a good night, and hopefully I'll see y'all one day this week, okay? And if you have to go to work tomorrow, I hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. And happy birthday again to Miss Bikini. Okay, I love y'all. Bye!